I'm happy to see that a museum dedicated to broken relationships has a whole cafe dedicated to the only thing that sometimes holds a marriage together: coffee.
I think they also serve booze, so they're covering all the bases. So we are here in Zagreb, Croatia, and we have heard that this city boasts a number of super weird museums all throughout the city. So this week, we're going on a tour. We're gonna hit up a couple of them, but the first one, because we're in Croatia, is gonna be the Nikola Tesla Technical Museum. This museum seriously has everything. It's got stuff from coal mining, oil extraction, electrical generation, cars and planes. There's freaking satellites above me. This is my favorite museum. I love this museum. I'm a big fan. Big fan. There's a train. It's so cool. The Technical Museum is legitimately awesome. It is just filled with every kind of genre of science and engineering that you can think of. And with examples and exhibits, there's a whole Tesla demonstration, there's a planetarium you can go into. It's really legitimately cool and a great way to spend an hour just poking around the museum.
Even just as much as art galleries or art museums, museums that are a demonstration of the science and technology and engineering and math. It's such an amazing testament to human creativity, ingenuity, and sometimes destruction. But yeah, I loved it. It was so much fun, honey.
It's super close to downtown. It's about a 15-minute walk from kind of the main square. It's normally 25 kuna, which is super cheap.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, if you've got kids that love their Tonka trucks or big toys or fire trucks or anything like that, this is the place. They've got an entire goddamn submarine inside. Like it's legitimately cool and well worth checking out. This next one is actually the Museum of Illusions here in the city. And we forgot to record any vlog for it whatsoever. We were having so much fun. We were like 8-year-old kids on a field trip, of which there was a couple field trips there. So instead, I present to you our Museum of Illusions Sexy B-roll.
Oh my god, this room is making me dizzy.
Oh, get out of it then. That one got you, huh?
Yeah, that one made me dizzy.
So after a short funicular ride, very short, shortest one in the world, up to the upper town, you will immediately find the Museum of Broken Relationships, and right outside, seating for the Broken Ships Cafe. That's where we're at now in order to get ourselves the very much needed injection of caffeine, and then we are going to go check out a history of ruined relationships. I guess I actually am still not entirely sure what this museum is, but I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. This museum is a strange mix of emotions. A lot of the items in the museum might seem kind of just disconnected pieces all over the place, boxes of toys and food and an exercise bike and film canisters. But each one holds a story about the end of a relationship, and that could be a breakup, a divorce, someone dying, death of a child, no longer seeing someone again because of war. Some of them are hysterical. Some of them are sad and beautiful. It's definitely a museum worth coming into and reading through every plaque and taking your time. Pretty amazing exhibit. So now that we've left the Museum of Broken Relationships, which was, again, both beautiful, hysterical, and extraordinarily depressing, we are on our way to cheer ourselves up with a museum of mushrooms.
Lies, relationships, and all the drugs you need to keep yourself going.
I don't think it's that kind of mushroom museum, but I'm hoping.
The museum's a bummer. It's wonderful, it's beautiful, it's emotional. It's a bummer. Now, get the, emotions up and positivity. We're going to go enjoy another museum in Zagreb.
All right.
But you don't go there to have a good time.
We're waking up and we're going, whew, all right, I'm ready for mushrooms. Yeah, it's something I said a lot in my early 20s, so we're going to see if there's a similar effect. So we are here at the Mushroom Museum and Education Center, which is actually on the third floor of an office building near the main square in Zagreb, and it is chock full of just some incredibly impressive specimens of just an absurd amount of mushrooms from all over the world.
The museum apparently has over 1,000 different types of mushrooms. And they're so weird looking.
Was 20 kunas a person to get in, so 40 kunas total for us. Their hours are a little odd, so definitely check their website or on Google and see when they're open, but it's just an interesting, quirky little museum that I think is definitely kind of worth checking out.
Look like phallic-y. And most of them not edible.
Katu immediately found the mushrooms that are shaped like penises. I'm kind of proud of her. This is the suit I want to buy for Kat when we go to Thailand to help her with the mosquitoes. She keeps saying it will be too hot. I think it's perfect.
They'll still find a way to get to me. So this one reminds me of you, honey, because it's a kitchen appliance.
Why does that remind you of me?
Because the relationship is encompassed in a kitchen appliance. And I know there's a certain KitchenAid out there that is the symbol of your broken relationship.
I want my mixer back.
That museum was simultaneously depressing and hysterical. And quiet, like a funeral home or something like that. Well, it's a graveyard, so, understand.
I am infinity.